Hi everyone, it's Jody with Strength and Wisdom Tarot. Excuse me. Here to do mid-June readings for all zodiac signs. Keep in mind, these are general readings. If they resonate with you, that's awesome. If they don't, maybe next time. Thank you for everyone who has liked, subscribed, shared to my channel. You guys rock. And if anyone would like a personal reading with me, all that info will be in the box below. You still have time to get in on the contest to win a free hour reading, a free half-hour reading, or a free mystery healing box done by Crystal and myself. All you gotta do is make a $5 donation, and you're in. And the drawing for that will be July 1st. Also, check out Reverend Barbara Rose's birthday. Listen to me. Her book on Amazon, Kindle, 12 Steps to Spiritual Awareness. And I think that's all I have to say right now. So this reading is going to be for Aries. Let's see what's shaking with you mid-June. Oops. Aries. You can have a wish. Just make sure that that's the wish you want. The old saying, be careful what you wish for. So let's get into it. At the bottom of the deck, what am I talking about? You have the Two of Swords, the card of indecisiveness. You could be turning a blind eye. You might not want to know the truth, Aries. But the moon is also in the card too. The moon likes to hide things. So there might be something that you're not seeing, so you don't have all the info to make a decision. And I think that might be where we're going with this. Let's get into it, Aries. We're going to start off with, oops, the Page of Wands. Now here is a messenger to take a course of action. Aries, it comes from your suit here. Also Leo and Sag. And what's crowning you, ooh, what's crossing you to help or hinder, you have the Eight of Cups, the emotionally walking way. This guy has sipped from every single cup, and you know what? It doesn't cut it. So he goes off into the abyss to find something that is more emotionally fulfilling. Now, Aries, this could be, you taking that course of action to walk away from something because it's just not filling you emotionally. I don't think that you have done it, but I think you're thinking. Something you don't know, Aries. In your foundation, you have the Ace of Swords. Now here's the universe giving you an opportunity to see if you take it or not. This is about truth. This is about clarity, epiphany, aha moment. It's the most mighty sword of all swords to cut out things that no longer serve you. Aries. No longer serves you. And that being in your foundation, Aries, okay, here is you, I feel, sticking to the truth. The truth as you know it. But there's still something that you don't know. Aries, maybe you're trying to rationalize something. But I think something here is the pursuit of what is true and what isn't. What's crowning your whole reading here, Aries? You get the King of Swords. Now, King, Queen, don't matter, it's an energy. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or somebody who takes on these qualities. So Aries, this very well could be you. This is somebody who is very analytical. They don't put up with a lot of BS. Don't even try it. They're about facts, figures, numbers. Straight up. Their emotions take a back seat. If they don't take their own emotions into consideration, they're not going to take yours in. This person speaks their truth, whether it, hurts somebody or not. And what just popped into my head was live with it. Either a truth came to you and you know it to be the truth, so you have to live with it, or you're delivering a truth and somebody else has to just live with it because it's the truth. It could be a truth about a walking away. Aries, whether somebody's walking from you or you're doing it to somebody else. Because in your recent past, you have the Four of Pentacles. And this is somebody holding back. Not expressing something, not letting something go. In Aries, maybe in the past, and this can even be like previous situations that you found yourself in, that you didn't speak your truth. And that just made, the situation more difficult. Maybe in your experiences as you're going that, the truth sets you free type thing. And now you're sticking to it. Because that's just the best way to go, I think. Instead of holding it back, Aries, you're going to speak your truth. And then, whatever happens after that just happens. The consequences. Now, going into your future, Aries, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Now, this is usually the apprenticeship card. This kid's got his nose to the grindstone, trying to perfect each pentacle as he makes it. This could be you learning a new skill, quality craft. Aries, it could be you working on you to try to be the best Aries you can be. And that might be part of the truth that you found out. It's just like, I need to make improvements here. Somebody could have told you that. Hey, you need to put attention here. Or you could have delivered it to someone else. But that walking away, taking that course of action is just really ringing out to me. Aries, it could be that you have to walk away from something. And you know, Aries, that not saying something, okay, just prolongs the inevitable. You could be working on getting the courage up to how you're going to present this. Because, Aries, I think whatever this is that you have to walk away from, friendship, partnership, businessship, whatever ship, you have to be clear-minded, and you have to make sure that this is, this is what you want. This is what needs to be done to your highest good. The King of Swords can come off a little cold, distant. So I don't feel, Aries, that, you have to pick up that, quality of the King of Swords. But I do feel like, if you're not dealing with an air-like person, that you are going to pick up these qualities, these characteristics. But just don't be so cold. Because, Aries, how people are seeing you in your environment, you're riding a unicorn. This is emotional fulfillment at its best. Happy card. Happy home. Happy wife. Happy husband. Boyfriend. Girlfriend. Full leaf clovers growing everywhere. It's the emotional contentment at its finest. And remember, Aries, this is how people are seeing you. Somebody here could be very, very, very happy with you. And you're just not feeling it. They could be making, plans about the two of you, and accomplishments. And here you are thinking of leaving. Because there's something in this dynamic, whether it is a friendship, partnership, love ship, that I think that one person's feeling and the other one's not. Now remember, Aries, it can go either way. Now, what's in your environment? You have the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is taking that new course of action and seeing if your ships come in. That one wand that's in his hand is a new course of action he takes that does bring that ship in. And you clearly see it. And he has his back turned towards this. Now, Aries, if you do feel that the truth of this matter is to leave it behind you, to leave it, and of course, you have to be honest, with yourself and with this other person, or this other person with you, Aries. Don't be cold about it. Don't, cut it off right then and there. Just be like, you know what? I can't stand you. I'm out. And someone's, what? You're my unicorn. Because, Aries, I do see you turning your back on something and waiting for something new to come in. You're wanting something more. Aries, maybe you're wanting more than, what somebody could give you. Or the other person. Now, in your hopes and in your fears, Aries, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, here is a earth sign. I hear a bee. I don't know if you see it. But here's an earth sign of Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Or somebody who takes on these properties. Ooh. He's a big one. Don't sting me. Sorry about that. I just can't stand bugs. But here's somebody who is practical, methodical, a realist. They don't sugarcoat anything. They see things for how it really is. They're grounded. They're good with their coin. The farmer's wife, I always call them. They love the outdoors, plants, animals. I'm a Taurus, but I don't like the bugs. Everything else is cool. Just kidding. But in your hopes and fears, Aries, I kind of think that you're hoping to be with somebody else. This other person doesn't know it. You're thinking, I think of somebody else. And I think that's what the emotionally walking away Aries is. Taking that course of action. Aries, just do what you gotta do. And be honest. Now, this indecisiveness, or turning a blind eye, could be you prolonging the inevitable. And you know it, you're not saying it, you're just kind of going with the flow of things, Aries, but Aries, And Aries, it's not fair if this is you doing this to somebody or somebody could do it to you the other way. This is like giving somebody an illusion that everything's going to be great. We have a future together. When you don't. And you don't. Especially if you're thinking about somebody else. Now, this also could be, if it's not that you're thinking of somebody else, Aries, and wanting to be with somebody else, this very well could be, you trying to think, how can I let this person know that I'm not emotionally fulfilled, and how can I do it in a grounded, practical way, because I don't want to come off cold. I don't want to come off distant. But I do have to speak my truth. I do have to say what I have to say. Because, Aries, I do believe, no matter how this scenario plays out, that you are walking away. Because your outcome card is that Nine of Cups. Now, here is the yes card in a wish being fulfilled. Now, Aries, whatever that wish is, if you wish this to go well in parting of ways, you'll get it. Aries, if you're wishing to be with someone else because you feel drawn to it, you'll get it. Just let them down easy, Aries, if that's what you have to do. Well, this person, hopefully this other person lets you down easy, but it's got to be done. So, Aries, that's what I have for you. Please keep on liking, subscribing, sharing to my channel, and I'll see everybody real soon. Take care.